Hello, today we are going to be breaking down these sassy step hops. I've had a lot of requests on my TikTok to break these down for you, so let's get into it. The most important thing about these sassy step hops is to remember that all of your weight is basically staying on the same leg the entire time. So the first drill I always do when I'm teaching this are just one-legged hops. You're just gonna hover one of your feet, whichever foot you feel like most dominant on. For me, that's my left leg. I'm gonna put on the ground. And then my other one, I'm just gonna hover and I'm gonna practice doing very small little hops towards the camera. Yeah, very small. You really don't have to get like a lot of airtime on these. They're just meant to kind of like shunt you forward a little bit. So the main event is not actually you hopping. The main event is everything else that's going on while you're hopping. So once you feel confident in those little shunts forward, we can add the little like kick tap that happens with our leg. The motion of the kick tap from the side kind of looks like this. Kick, tap, kick, tap, kick, tap. And depending on like how slow you're doing it or how fast you're doing it, the kick will be bigger or smaller. I usually like to do these kind of fast. So I do a very little like kick the soccer ball forward and then bring it back to tap down. Kick forward, tap down. Kick forward, tap down. So the hard part is putting that together with the shunt forward. So as I hop up, like in my little air time, is when I'm gonna do the kick forward. And then when I land is when I'm gonna do the tap down. If I could do this in slow motion, it would be air time, tap down. Air time, tap down. Yeah, so the kick the soccer ball happens as you shunt forward, right at the top of your air time. Shunt, tap, shunt, tap, shunt, tap. Once you feel confident in this kind of little travel sideways motion, see that flick down, flick down. Once you feel comfortable doing that, add a little hip. That's what makes it fun. So you're gonna think of twisting your hip up and up and up. So from the front looks like this, hip up, hip up, hip up. That hip up is happening when I land. So when I bring the leg back here, kick, hip, kick, hip, kick, hip. Yeah. Kick, hip, kick, hip, kick, hip. All together, traveling forward looks like this. Kick, hip, kick, hip, kick, hip. And I just want to emphasize again that I'm really not like actually jumping up and down. It's supposed to be kind of like you're skidding along the surface. So my air time is very small. Okay, once you're feeling confident adding that little hip in there, you can add some arms. My faves are these, wind up, and I love mixing them together with a circle. So oftentimes I'll do like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I would recommend trying this as many times as you need with just your hands on your waist, making sure you're getting this hip motion happening on the landing. And then once you feel comfortable, you can time the hit with your hip. Hit with the hip, hit with the hip, or open with the hip. The accent is always happening on the landing when the foot jumps in. Slow motion looks like this. Kick, hip, kick, hip, kick, hip. And if you want to kick over, you should feel a little twist in your spine and like a bit of a crunch in your obliques here because you're going in opposition. So my hip is going forwards while my elbow's going backwards. So you're really getting that twist in opposition, which is what gives it the fun kind of accent there. All right, there you have it. That is your sassy step hop. And if there's anything else you guys want to learn, let me know in the comments below.